Alright. Hello everybody. Hello. Sorry for the slight delay. Let me see if you guys hearing me. Let me know if you guys hearing me. I just had to change a few things. I had a bit of an issue. But yeah, we're already connected on. Alright, so just give me a second. Let me see. Alright, so yeah, for some reason I don't know why, but apparently both. Okay, so let me see what it's saying here. Okay, it said thank you. Yeah, so I'm here on an IVAO today, man. So I'm just gonna try to make sure everything's running first and foremost smoothly. And let me see. Apparently, let me see. How many do I have right now? A couple right now. Yeah, so some reason I don't know, it was showing two things at the same time, which is a bit weird. But let me see, he's sending me messages. Is he sending me messages or just the settings? It says one on your frame is about, please make sure your frame is about, yeah, so it sends you messages when your frames go below, because I'm doing I'm typing some stuff here, so probably that's why. But yeah, at one point everything was running smooth and then all of a sudden it just swaps over, so I'm not sure why that is the case. But we're actually here in South Africa, man. Come on. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, my frame's just doing my frame stuff at the moment. Anytime you play with too many things at the same time, man, it just sends you messages telling you. So I'm gonna try to not play with too many things and try to keep it as simple as possible. Yeah, so it doesn't play with anything. You say yo, what's that? I'm gaming, man. How are you, man? How are you? Man, hopefully everything's all good, man. Yeah, it just keeps doing a bloop. So you're going into Tambo International, man. Going into Cape Town. Yeah, so my frames are just doing my frame stuff at the moment. I don't know why. And then back up. Yeah, man. So I guess it's where you position yourself or something like that. For some reason. Yeah, man. How are you doing? AR gaming, man. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to just take out some things in the background so we don't have too many things running, because this is just gonna be making noise in my ears all the time. Yeah, so hopefully all is well. Yeah, man. Let me just say hi to you as well. Hey, man. Yeah, so guys, yeah, so we're gonna be doing this event, and actually what I could do is probably show you guys on the channel here. So let me just put one of the screens open so at least you guys can see exactly the event. Well, actually you guys already see the name of it. It's Africa and Middle East Continental. So let me just open it up just a little bit so at least you guys can see a little bit of information about it right here. Okay, right here on the screen. So yeah, so it's Africa and Middle East Continental, and they do have a few things. Well, it goes up to 19. It's an Airbridge, apparently an Airbridge event. Hopefully I guess you guys can see that screen. Probably not, actually I have to bring it there. Yeah, so they have a couple countries which you have to be mindful of. These are the charts, but these are the ATC sections that is available. Hopefully you guys can see that, or if you can't see that, then let me know. I'll probably put it a little bit more across. Yeah, so there are some divisionals and stuff. What else can I say? Yeah, so you have to get a pilot client, obviously connected for the IVAO. Bear in mind, this is not a this is not an event. Sorry, I'm not sponsored or something like that to this event, so guys just be mindful of that. And yeah, Johannesburg, man. Yeah, basically South Africa stuff, but they're not actually part of it. But I think the others, which is like Africa, so some of these up here, UAE, and some of these Syria, I think, even Senegal, I think as well is there. Tinashe. Some of these are actually part of the whole event today. So these are, yeah, like I said, these are some of the end. I did ask them, which they did say, like, if you want you can request where is it? You can request or something like that. ATC could be managed internally from Southway, you know. So I did send them an email just to find out some information about it. Yeah, nice little event, but you got to depart and arrive at the airport in it. So I'm just basically just showing off the whole IVAO thing, but I'm not basically an IVAO sponsored person. Anyways, without enough said, let's just get into this flight, man, and get out. All right, so yeah, let's get through. I already started the aircraft already, at least put the GPU on, so let's get inside. Hopefully we get better frames from inside. Alright, let me see. Slightly better frames, actually it's back up, so hopefully it all goes well. Hopefully. Yeah, when you have too many things running, man, that's what happens. Okay, so yeah, so we're just gonna see how this event goes, man. I already put the flight plan here. It says enter initialize. Okay, so here we go. 41. It is on lifetime. Alright, so let's get this. The IRSs I'm putting in. Oh jeez, then I'll put it. Come on. Plug the IRSs. Here we go. Alright, so the IRSs is set. Yeah, man. So guys, I don't know if you enjoyed it so far, or I guess if you like, I don't know, explain or IVAO, which I know people haven't been on IVAO in a while, but I was like, you know, let's get on to IVAO. So yeah, man, just say hi, man, I'll be fine. Hassan, man, hello to you, Hassan. What's that? Yasin, man, hello. Yeah. Yeah, man. So I don't know if whatever you guys, if you guys want to at least, you know, put your, you know, thumbs up for the like. Probably let's go for about 5 likes today. Let's see if we can get 5 likes on this short little flight. It means about 2 hours with it. And this one is the version 2.00.60. Alright, so let me just get the flight stuff here so I can just get this show on the road. This is my Avitav plugin using Avitav 0.7.1. Chats, come on. There you go. There we go. And I have my save plan on docs. There you go. So we're going to fly level 400 today. 400. Here we go. Cost index of 105. 105. And I do have to update I already updated fuel, but I have to update the passengers. So I do have to do that because I don't want to go and have to get put people on. So this is what I'm gonna do. Oh, yeah, probably you guys didn't see that. Let me see. Payload 28.1, 0 fuel weight 170 point. So this is a takeoff weight of 192. So let me just update it right away. So at least we get out of 192. Okay, payload. So we get a weight of 192. There we go. 190. Let's put 193 then. And apply. Alright, so plug the way. Let's see what it says. Oh, does it not do it there? I guess we could go to aircraft if I remember exactly. Get to airline, weight and balance, and I believe if we go to not CG, I think weight summary. Sorry, and then you would see from weight summary what the aircraft weight is. Alright, so the aircraft loads here. So 0 fuel weight at the moment is, so it didn't actually change the weight, you actually have to update that yourself. Okay, so yeah, just give me a second. Alright, so just give me a quick second. Quick second. So you go back. Or should we just take that weight? So in that way we wouldn't have to actually, you know what? Instead of putting passengers and all that stuff. Okay. I think we could probably do that because that means we have to go and change how much passengers and stuff. Which will take a bit of time. So let's just take what we have. We'll just update the performance based on that. So we click initialize. Alright, and let me just give you a little bit of a look at, let's see what the flight stuff is. So today we're gonna climb, it's gonna take about 17 minutes to get to flight level 400, Mach decimal 84. Alright, 17 minutes to the top, Mach decimal 84. That's based on the weights, but we have to update those weights, so that is not going to be the actual weights. And take off. Okay, so let's we're not worried about all of this information, which I was supposed to actually remove, but this is what, yeah. So let me see up here, and a bit of winds that we can see. Ooh, 100, about 100, probably 90 something degree, 90 knots on the crosswind there. If we look at it here, yeah, very, very windy, very, very windy. Okay, so we basically know, and a little bit of weather, it seems like, up here, but not too far from the airport, but yeah. Okay, so let's get the show on the road. Actually we still have to take the weights. Let's go to CG, sorry, to weight and balance, and then go back to the load, the weight summary. There we go. Alright, so it says at the moment 144.1. 144, so 144.1. I'm trying to get out of here as quickly because I did set. Alright, reserves. If we go back, I guess you can get your flight plan, I believe, from here. And then if you go, if I remember, where did I put that? That's Hoppy, that's network. Where, oh, it's not here, is it? Is it in documents? Is it in documents? Is it PDF? And here it is. Right, there we go. So if you want your PDF and stuff, you can actually get them here. Alright, so you can, yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna touch none of this stuff, but yeah, you can see the stuff that you want. So we have our reserves of 8.6. Alright, 8.6. There we go. And we are gonna update the stuff here, but first and foremost, I think the ATC is online. So yeah, ATC is online. Yes, I'm looking at it here. Yes, ATC is online. At the moment, we have center online, we have ground online, we have tower online. So that's good. So I can actually swap. Which I'm gonna swap to the ground now. FAOR ground. Alright. COM1 121.9. Alright, so if I go here, COM1 on 121.9. Is that anything else? Nope, don't need. Alright. So yeah. Alright. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I know you guys been waiting, or you guys probably waiting for us to get out of here, man. Yeah. So let me just put up the on Volante so we can just so I can show you guys the route. Actually, have I even put the route yet? I haven't even put the route yet by talking about getting out of the route. Add route. And let me enter the route. Come on. Come on. Come on. And here is the route. And enter. Save route. There we go. Alright, so I guess you guys will see that on screen now. Alright. Alright, so you guys can see the screen here. Let me see, can we see ATC? Actually, that is for land. Actually I have to put to IVAO because this is VATSIM, and I remove VATSIM. Now is IVAO. So now we see the traffic, and we see the traffic that's there for IVAO. Oh, just give me a quick second here. Give me a quick second. Alright, so let's get the show on the road, man. I know you guys want to get out of here already, man. Alright. So I'm going to talk to him now. What is it again? Okay, so that's Tambo International. Alright, and we're going into Cape Town. Alright, let me see what they say. Let me see if it works. Actually, did I even put the sounds into my headphones? So at least you guys can... Actually, I did. Tambo ground, Kenyan Airways 359 with you requesting the IFR clearance to Cape Town. Let me see if it works. Please work. Please work.
Kenya 359, good afternoon. Pushback Tower. You're cleared to Cape Town as filed via Rugal. Departure runway is 21 right.
21.
Initial climb is 9,000 feet. Squawk 4006.
That was pretty loud. 4006. Got at the moment I got to Cape Town runway 21 right, climbing the 9,000 feet, squawk 4006. Can you set a seat again, sir?
Rugal 3 Bravo.
Rugal 3 Bravo. Kenyan 359. Kenyan 359.
359 readback correct. Report the race for push and start.
Roger, will report when ready for push and start. Kenyan 359. Alright. So, oh, there you go. So let's just put on the next flight plan. Yeah. Jesus. So, so for the departure is 21. Alright. Battery golf. Come on, where is it? Alright, here we go. The golf 3 Alpha. Or is it 3 Bravo? Let me see. We're golf 3 Bravo. Alright, yeah. We're golf 3 Bravo. That's all set. Alright. 9,000. Going to 9,000. Let's put 9,000 up here. Put this on 9,000. Flight directors. Check. Alright. VR1. VR2. Alright. So let's put the head in. And it said the squawk is 40. What's it again? 4006. Alright. 4006. Alright, so we put this on here. Alright. So I feel like we're good here. Alright, check. Check normal. Alright. There you go. So I feel like we're good. Just make sure we get the lights on since it's getting a bit dark. Keep it on auto. Actually unlock auto. Alright. Nice. Oh, no. It's one of these days, man. Not a bad event. Hopefully not a bad event. Okay. So let's try and get things off and running since I know you guys don't want to stay here too long anyway. Alright, so now that let's say everybody's online, everybody's on board, sorry. And let's get the plaques and stuff on. We can get seatbelt signs on because everybody's is on board. The fuel is on board as well, which is most important. Food is all on auto. We're not gonna put the beacon lights on yet. We're gonna get the APU started. Okay, so if we come up to this page, secondary page, then we'll see the APU coming up. Alright, this is what we want. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna change. Let me give you guys a good music, man. Alright, so let me give you guys something to have a good fun at. good fun listening. Probably the music been playing so loud that you guys haven't even been telling me the music's probably too loud, man. It's probably just enjoying yourselves. Alright, here we go. Put this on progress page. Nice. Alright, so keep Rogel and just no. 2-1 right. Alright, all of that is all checked. Come on. Taking so much time. Does it take so much time? Rogel, there we go. Oh. Not sure why it's not doing it. Should we press delete? Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, because it's not a direct connection, is it? Could be that. Anyways, yeah. So yeah. All right. Alright, so we got gonna get everything off and running, man. Let's get the generators, make sure this backup stuff is on. Alright, get a bit of the dome. And we are gonna get the beacon lights coming on because we are gonna start push and start in not too long again. Here we go, 1, 2. Okay, so let's get all of these bleeds on. 1, 2, get the APU bleeds on. Alright, cool, keep it on cool. Okay, all of this, let's get the stuff here on, which is the fuel pumps. Okay, we keep the logo because it's getting dark. Alright, and put the wing lights on since, yeah, it's getting dark time. Although I just wondering if I should do a night arrival, but still, I don't know. Alright, let's get the lights on. I'll probably do a night because I haven't done much nighttime flights yet. I like to see the sunset with this whole new sim. Alright, so let's put some of the lights up a little bit here. Alright. Hi everybody, man. Hi Mario, how are you, man? Hi Mario, hi. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? You love flight sim, do you not? I'm guessing, well, I want to believe you do. Alright, so let me get the glare shield. There we go, get the glare shield on. Nice. Yeah, so we're pretty much ready for everything. We just have to close the doors. TA. And then let's try and get the doors closed. Ground crew.
Yes, sir.
We have to try and get the GPU out.
Listening.
Please disconnect the secondary ground power.
Oh shit.
Oh, please do not do this.
Yep.
Any other requests?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Yes, sure.
Let's connect the
Yes,
disconnect.
sir.
Disconnect the other one.
I am here.
Please disconnect the primary GPU.
Already
Alright.
on it. Are you trying to kill someone?
What do you mean?
Any other requests?
But the APU is already on. So what are you talking about? Why did... What? Alright, APU, Gen. So what are you talking about? I'm not trying to kill anybody. I try and kill it. If I try and kill anybody, I ain't trying to kill anybody. Alright, we still have some time because we have about 3 more minutes. Oh, Did it reset everything? Yeah. Oh shit, it did. I thought if you just put it, you just put it. I don't know that reset. Ugh. Anyways. Hydraulics, we just have to put the hydraulics, which we are gonna do now. Let's get hydraulic center 1, 2, get the primaries, as well as the center air demand. Alright. We good, 9,000, okay. So all we have to do now is just close the doors. Alright, man. Let's clear the doors. I hate the fact that we have to keep doing all this stuff, man. Come on. Time out. Reseal, right? Ground crew. Let's take out the chocks.
How can I help you?
Take out the chocks, please.
Yes, sir.
Please disconnect the shocks.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Anything else?
Let me see. I think that's about it. I think all doors are closed already. Airline. Yep. Ground services. Yeah, all ground stuff is all good. So we just have to. No, we don't have to do anything anymore. All right. All we have to do is now connect the PA. And then the doors.
Would you like something?
Yes, we have to close all the doors now. Let's see if we can close all the doors. Where is close all? All right, here we go. Close all the doors. Thank you.
Certainly.
Thank you. So let's see, the door's gonna close. Doors. Come on, close all the doors, please. All the doors. Oh, the cargo doors, which is the ground crew. Oh, so I have to actually go back to the ground crew. There you go. And doors. And let's close all the doors.
Yes, sir.
Where is all the doors?
Please close the hatch.
I hate the fact that you have to do all of that. Do you have to like, can you not just tell them to just close all the doors? Or actually once they refuel, like told us once ever they refuel or get all the bags, it just close all the doors automatically?
I am here.
Like you have to do all of that? Not doors here, but I have to close this ACC.
Close the hatch.
Alright.
Sure.
And then you also have to close the there we go again. Doors again.
Listening.
Close the forward
Please
cargo.
close this hatch.
So now we're gonna close this one. There you go. Alright. And then you have to go back to the public announcement and then you're gonna let them know to all doors to cross check. So alright, everything is all checked here. So now let's just go to the checklist now.
Flight checklist.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%.
Alright.
Flight instruments.
Set.
And
Checklist complete.
alright. Actually actually we didn't get a check on the ATIS, so do they even have a ATIS? FAOR, do they even have a ATIS? Yeah, departure is 21, transition altitude is 8,000. Yeah. QNH is 10. QNH at the moment it says is 1023. Alright. QNH is 1023. There you go. QNH 1023. I'll check. Alright. So we're pretty much ready to get out of here, man. Alright, what's that steak? DJ Kill steak. Yeah, I'm about to get out of here, man. Hopefully we can have some of this steak, man. In the air. Yeah. Hopefully we can have some of this steak in the air, man. Alright, so we have QNH. The heading is set. All we have to do now is the final stage of everything and then we'll be out of here. Alright, get the weight and balance and everything. Make sure everything's all checked. Weight and balance. Okay, which we already did everything, yeah. Let's get back. Conditions. Copy FMC data. Alright. There we go. Takeoff, flaps 5, air conditioning. We'll put an anti-ice oil and then condition window is dry. Full length for departure and we are gonna press calculate. Flaps 5, 62. Alright, so takeoff data, let's get there. Okay, let's get there. 62. But before we get there, let's get to the thrust limit. Alright, takeoff and 62. There we go, takeoff here. Flaps 5. There we go. Oh, what is the CG again? CG is 31. Alright, 3-1. Alright, check and check. Alright, so we all good. Ready for the push and start. Let me ask them for the push and start here. And the ground Kenyan Airways 359 ready for the push and start. Alright.
359 push and start approved facing east. QNH is 1023.
Push and start approved facing is QNH 1023 Kenyan 359. Alright. So I have to put Dave sounds down there because
Report ready for taxi.
this sound is so, that is really loud. Alright, so where's the settings to put this thing down? Can I put this, or do I have to change it? How's that? I can probably scroll, I believe, and then alright, so let me put this down a little bit. Alright, there we go. There we go. Facing east, yeah? Alright. Alright. So we have to come over here. Alright, and I think we'll go forward to about somewhere like here. Is that where he wants us to go? I think. I'm just gonna press
Ground to
that.
cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Alrighty.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Alright. One 1023, it says disagree because you have to put this one to 1023 as well. 10. There we go. There we go. So I'm actually operating what do you call that? Basically I'm operating with South African Airways because apparently they didn't have it.
00 Metro.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
Okay.
Ready to connect.
Alright.
Start checklist.
Before start checklist, MCP is checked.
Set. Takeoff speed.
MCP 132 actually 152. Alright, takeoff speed is set 110, 120, 123.
Zulu Tango, Mike,
Check.
Mr. Mike, Tango, taxi
Yes,
to
you know it. Alright, 0, 0, check.
Fireblade, via taxiway, Yankee, hold short runway, hold short at runway 21 left Echo, because we have oncoming traffic.
Yeah man, so we're ready.
Copy that, taxi, Yankee Echo, holding short 21 left, Mike of attack.
Alright. So I feel like alright, so they're carrying us up, that you guys can see. And this is
Tow
a modifier.
connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, to release the braking brakes and stuff, I think ground and them have to remove. Actually, I'd already removed the chocks, yeah, so I can pretty much push back now. Alright, so let me see if I just release the brakes. There we go.
Starting pushback,
There you
and
go.
you may start engines.
And I will start the clocks. That jerky thing, I need to fix that. I don't know why doing that, but I need to fix that. All right, so let's start engine number start engine number 2. Start engine number 2. What's going on here now? Cargo heat. Alright, so let's engine number. I wonder if it could be something like this. Let's put this on auto. We don't move that too much, keep that on auto. Alright, engine number 2 starting up. I'm just gonna let the cabin crew know. Wait, you guys hearing that?
Like of a tango holding 2 left.
We're here in our first class seat.
Mr. Mike Alpha Tango, cross runway 21 left.
It's getting dark, yeah? Like I said, I'm using South African Airways because apparently there isn't no South African Airways for the IVAO apparently. So I just, yeah, decided to hold on.
Thanks for flying, Matthew.
Get the external on. Nice. So we're using, yeah, South African Airways but with Kenyan. Alright, so let's start engine number 1. I have to tell ground, sorry, the cabin. So let me get to the cabin person and let them know. Doors to auto. Doors to auto, please. Thank you. Thank you. And engine number 1 is starting up. Check. Now these things here, I have to actually remove them. This whole thing it says here. Let me take it out there because this is the, if I remember, it's simulation and then going on to subtitles, and you can remove the subtitles. Here you go. So this is how you remove the subtitles. Alright, so once you press use subtitles, you can remove the subtitles from there. Alright. Alright, nice. Yes, I have this view, so you guys can get a bit of this view here.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
A bit of this view. Alright, parking brakes. Let's set parking brakes. Parking brakes on. Let's,
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
here we go. What else? Alright, everything is all checked. Doors, APU running. Let's get the flaps. Flaps is 5. 1, 2. Here we go. Flaps coming down for 5. Let me see if I have. Nope. Alright, disconnect and go to on signals. That's fine. Checked. Yeah, man. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna get my overlay so at least you guys can get to see a little bit of the action, man. Whatever we do. Or whatever I do. There we go. So Kenya now is perfect. So now we can see what's going on.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Okay, so let's just do it fast so we can just get out of here. 'Cause I know you guys been waiting probably ever since. Generally you guys like to wait. Sorry, not wait, but in the real world, let's be honest, everything needs to be checked. It's not just about taking off. Alright, left and right, make sure everything is all good. Right and left, check, and right and right. Just making sure. Oh.
Blue Sierra Miguel Tango. Switch frequency to 122.8. Thanks for flying in. Good day.
3.25. There we go. 3.5, 3.25. Okay. So guys, we are all set. Alright. And let me let them know we're ready for taxi. Alright. So Kenyan Airways at 359 ready for taxi. Alright. He didn't hear me. Airport map, and this is where we are. Kenyan 359 ready for taxi.
59, taxi to runway 21 right, holding point Alpha via
Alpha.
Lima via
Lima.
Echo Alpha.
Lima Echo Alpha. Roger, holding point Alpha via Lima Echo Alpha. Kenyan Airways at 359. Lima Echo Alpha. Alright. And 21.
359 via Echo Alpha.
Oh, via Echo Alpha 359. Alright. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's 21 left, that is here, and 21 right. So an Echo and Alpha. Echo. So we're going all the way down there. Alright. Okay. So let's release the brakes and let's go forward. Yeah, so apparently, yeah, like I said, an IVAO, there's no South African Airways. For some reason, there is none in the MTL. So I was wondering, like, what's going on? Like, how come I can't find any on the MTL? Looking for the MTL and I can't find any South African Airways. So I was just confused. Yeah. No idea. I'm like, well, what's going on? Yeah. So I'm there and I'm totally shocked, totally confused. But guys, yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, guys, do feel free. You know, the subscription would be nice, guys. It'd be really, really nice. I don't like the brakes on this aircraft. Like, you really need toe brakes. And I think I did fix that. I think. Let me see if I did it. I think this is the brakes. Is it? Oh, did I put it as that? Here we go. Ah, you see? So I did fix it. Yeah, you need a Tiller type of brakes, man. Unfortunately, it doesn't work the way we want it to work. That's the only way. Like, you really need a Tiller. If you don't have a Tiller, man, you're screwed. Can I get another thumbs up, guys? Just give me about 2 thumbs up, man. I appreciate it, man. There's 2 thumbs up, guys, for the like and for the live, man. I really, really appreciate it, man. Now, you know what I was supposed to do? Sorry. I was supposed to do this. Taxi lights. See, when you have too many things done all at once. Alright, put APU off. Tend to forget some things, man. Alright. And one of the things I was supposed to do, which I didn't also,
Taxi checklist.
is supposed to do all of this stuff.
Call. Check. Flight controls.
Check.
Ground equipment. Cleared.
Okay.
Checklist complete.
All right. Now we have flaps 5, and we did, at least we did the takeoff stuff. So like the trims, we already have the trims, which is 3 point, I believe. Oh no, it had reset, right? So I have to double check it again. It had reset, so
Kenya 359, contact tower on 118.1, have a great flight.
all right, so we're going over the tower. Roger, 118.1, have a good day, tower. I'm ground, sorry. Kenya 359, bye-bye. All right, so we're going on to
Bye-bye.
tower. 118.1. All right. 118.1, here we go. And tower Kenya and 359 taxiing on an Alpha for runway 21, right? Alright.
Kenya 359, good evening, sir. Winds 250 at 9 knots, runway 21 right. Cleared for takeoff. When airborne, contact approach 124.5.
Roger, when airborne, contact 124.5. Kenya is 359, thank you so much, sir. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. 2-1 right. Okay, so we all set. Alright, take your time with the brakes. Take your time. Take your time. Right, there's somebody coming in, it seems like. Nice. Ha. Now, I probably move myself for this takeoff, man, so you guys can see. Alright. There you go. So you guys can see this takeoff. There you go. Okay. Put this all the way. There we go. So who's ready for this takeoff, man? Alright, so let's start the clocks, man. Alright. Alright, there you go. Okay, that was supposed to press stop. There you go. Press run. Alright. Throttle coming forward. There you go. Alright. Alright, info.
Springbok 578, winds 250, 9 knots.
Let's get throttle. There we go. Now, I don't know why. Alright, I don't know why for some reason the throttle just gave me some issues, man. And I'll put left LNAV.
Springbok 578, we're
requesting 100 knots, remove forward press. Alright. V1.
Copy that, sir. We'll communicate to ground.
There we go. Ooh, that was a bit of a takeoff there. Alright, gear coming forward. There we go. Nice. Alright, nice, man. Woo.
Nice talking to you, everybody.
Alright, ooh. Alright, that was pretty nice. Let's get back on webcam, yeah. Alright, so he did tell me to go over to... Remember, he did tell me to go to approach. Alright, so let's try to make sure... Ooh, because the winds are really blowing. Approach Canyon 359 passing 7,600 for 9,000. Alright, approach. Alright, APP on.
Yes, 259 Heavy, this is Johannesburg approach. Good evening to you. Climb flight level 160. Turn right heading 265 when able.
Roger, it's climb flight level 160. Right heading 265 when able. Canyon Air is a 359. Alright, flaps 1. Sweet. Here we go. Alright, and we're on VNAV and we're on heading. Alright, look how the sunset. Not too bad looking. And let me just take out the dome lights on, just so at least we can get to see a little bit more. Alright, flaps coming up. Alright. Oh, look at this. Oh, what's about this for Guys, give me a thumbs up. Anybody wants to give me a thumbs up, man? Anybody wants to give me a thumbs up for this period, man? Really, really nice. 10,000 feet. And we are gonna put standard checked here and also standard over here. Come on. Standard. Alright. Absolutely wonderful, man. Nice evening. Every time, look, my frames go all the way back up to 30. So, you know, when it's on the airport, man, your frames get killed. But finally, we're back up, man. Ooh. IVAO, man. I haven't done this event, at least an IVAO event in a very long time. They'll probably deactivate me again because it might take a while. Sorry. Take a while before I come back again. Alright, so he just sent me to go on ahead and he didn't actually tell me. I guess he probably try and get me straight or direct, so yeah. Oh, cabin call. Okay, passenger signs. We can probably put it on auto now. There you go. And we'll do the after takeoff procedures. Alright. Alright, so let's get the glass shield and everything. Make sure. Alright. Let's get the lights. And we'll take off all of these lights since we're alright, passing 10,000 feet already, so that's pretty nice. And Kenyan Airways 359 and passing flight level 150 for flight level 160.
Kenya 359er. Proceed direct to Ragul, contact center on 128.15. Good night.
Director Radio Contact Center, Canyon Airways 359. Have a good day, bye bye. Alright, so over to center on one. Alright. There we go. Center Kenyan at 359 with your flight level 160. Direct to Riddle. Alright, so here we go, direct into Regal.
Kenya 359, continue climb now level 400.
Ugh. Would you climb flight level 400 Kenyan 359? There we go. Checked here. And then we're gonna get all the way up flight level 400 on El Nav and Vino. Alright.
Kenya 459, proceed direct admin, Alpha Papa, Mike India November.
Kenyan 359, say again, sir. Alright, so press
Alpha Papa,
Nav
Mike
Vino.
India November.
Confirm Alpha Papa Mike India November.
April.
Roger. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're directing to Upman. Nice little evening here in the 777, sorry man. Really nice, really nice, man. Really nice. Ooh. Yeah, look at this, man. Can I get the lights on for here as well? Alright, here we go. Put the lights on. I like that, you know, you can actually move some of these lights and stuff, man. You can even open the window and stuff. Well, not right now, but you know. Let's do it on the other side as well. Just a little bit more lights. Alright. Sweet. Explain 12, man. You definitely need a lot of resource to be able to get your sim running as good, man. It comes to explain 12, man. And VNav. You know.
Caravan 71 Bravo, ADC service is terminated at this time. Switching to com 122.8. Have a nice flight. Bye now.
Alright. Let's see what's going on. Alright. So all is well. All right. All right. Climbing out nicely here. He said it's only about 60 minutes, so we're in 7 minutes, so it's gonna climb very, very powerfully because it's only the only one is on takeoff, full takeoff, so it's taking full engine for us, coming all the way up. It says cabin call. I mean, it called me ever since though.
Air France 350, passing in position Erdas, reduce speed
Alright, yes,
250.
the purser.
I am listening.
Alright.
Sir, we are ready back here.
That was
Everything has been completed and all is secure.
what they know. Actually, oh, you see, like when they want you to do all of these things, so if you want, you can get your automation. You can clear that. So you see, you could do that, all of that, if you wanted to do proper automation and everything. So at flight level 400, winds are literally about like 100 knots. At the moment, you can see 70.
After Erdas, reduce speed 250 for Air France 350, sorry, the mic is
Yeah.
off.
So far, so good, man. Yeah. So far, so good. Alright. Yep, so far so good. Climbing out of 28,000 feet, yeah. And you guys can see that already on the screen on the top. So far so good. Let me see, did anything outside here? I can't really see anything else. There's a couple of CTs. But you know, explain, I have to make sure it keeps the resources, so. Nothing too much. Apparently my explain takes up a little bit less resource for me than Microsoft. So like for me, I can fly explain with a little better, whereas Microsoft it's like, boy.
Air France 350, descend level 100.
Get a little snack in.
100, Air France 350.
17, so we have 7 more minutes to reach flight level 400. 10 minutes already on the clock. My break through that even faster. The looks of it. Some weather in the Caribbean, man. Some bad weather, not looking too well. Anybody want to say anything? You guys like this? Do you guys like this type of like lives or not? Or do you want me to go back to like vertical? I say which Mach number are you climbing? Hi Tony, man. Hi, man. Mach decimal 84 supposed to be. Yeah, if I check it, instead of going there, I'll actually make it a little bit more professional. So this was, let's get back to documents and we go into Mach decimal 84. So we come back up here. How do you put this off? How do you put the brightness? Actually, yeah. That's a display. Anyways, all right, Mach decimal 84. See Mach decimal 84, Mach decimal 84. So we're gonna make sure that we keep at Mach decimal 84. So I'm just gonna make sure as well on the VNav, Mach decimal 84. Let me see. Cruise Mach decimal 840. All right, that's on the cruise. So yeah, is that transition speed in the climb? Yeah, Mach decimal 84. So that's and the climb is actually, let me see, it's 272 813, right? 815 climbing 36. We're supposed to take about 17 minutes, but this sorry 15. So it seems like we're climbing a lot earlier because the engine is, yeah, the power is a lot more. So all right, so we're pretty fine. After that, I'll open the doors and I'll go and look at the cabin. But yeah, Tony, I'm guessing you fly planes too as well, since you talking about the transition and stuff, man. Seems like you definitely know a lot about flight simulator. Have you been flying? Do you have X-Plane 12, X-Plane 11? Do you have Microsoft? What do you have? One of my favorite thing about this is, man, I just like the views. I like this nice little lighting, the afternoon lighting, man. It's so nice in X-Plane. I'm gonna take another one there. I'm gonna take 2 screenshots, man. Oh, I did the wrong thing there. There you go.
Air France 350, descend to 8,000, the QNH 1020.
Yeah, I just like the, I don't know why.
Descent 8,000 feet, QNH 1020, Air France 350.
Nice. And I'm on Valenta. But you know, the whole time, I probably should have showed you. I should probably just zoom in a little bit. But then again, my Valenta screen is not too big. Yeah, I used to fly X-Plane 11 like 2 years ago. So what happened? Do you not like it anymore? I had X-Plane 11, man. I actually had X-Plane 11, but then I moved it. The only reason I moved it was because like I started, the fact that you have to keep tweaking it, adding how many tweaks after a while, like I got tired of it. Is that why you did? Tony, is that why you didn't you stopped flying it? I just didn't have the time anymore. Oh, let me remove this stuff here. Alright. Yeah, but the sim is really nice sim. Now we're going to Mach decimal 84. It's at 83. It's gone up to about 84. Crosswinds are almost about 100, man. So it's, yeah. Alright, sorry. I mean, we could put the weather, but I didn't put anything on because I mean, I know the weather is pretty clear. So I didn't really put anything. Anybody else want to give a thumbs up for the live, man? Thumbs up will do, man. I really appreciate it. Give me a second. It's like, nah. It's cause I need to upgrade to a high-end PC. Yeah, majority of the times that's what it is. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Man, I've been through about a couple systems. They all fried. They all fried. I didn't like that, man. Like all my systems just keep frying, man. So I was like, damn, I need to do something about it. Alright, let's put deny. Sorry, not deny, unlock. I don't like that. Okay, so I put a little bit light. So yeah, I didn't like that. So then I end up, after a while, I get a system I think is good enough for me. Alright, come on, door. Why you not opening? Come on. There you go. There you go. Now where is the light? Yes, I bought another one. I bought a system and I think it's good enough. Question is, where are the lights, man? Why is here so dark? Yeah, for real. Why is it so dark? Didn't I put the lights on auto? Why is it so dark inside there? Shit, it's like a ghost town inside. Like a freaking ghost town, honestly. Alright, so where is the setting?
France 350, turn right heading 010, descend 6000.
Where is the setting to control the lights?
Say again the heading, please.
That would be the hard one.
Right heading 010, descend 6000.
Avionics aircraft config.
010.
No cabin. I need to figure out where do I control the lights. What general sim? General sim, that's replay, blah blah blah. Can I get general aircraft? Blah blah. That's
Air France 350, left heading 010.
okay. Equipment checklist.
010 for the heading.
Sounds. Situations. Nope. I know the situation. Ground effects. Anybody knows where you adjust the light?
I got your answer to the Joburg question, guys.
Nope. I am not seeing anything to do with that.
Air France
No electronic signs, that's fine. I am not seeing equipped with, I am not seeing anything. Subtitles, which we're not using subtitles, we took that off. I am not seeing anything to do with the lighting. So somebody will have to get back with somebody to figure out how do you get the cabin lighting and everything, which I'm not sure about. Aircraft and aircraft pushback controls, wait, that's failures, captain command, loading screen, ongoing processes that we already know about these things. Dispatch email trainings, nope. So it's not in none of these.
Air France 250, turn left heading 280.
280 on 350.
So when you upgrade, Tony, if you're still here, what else you gonna do? Should be somewhere inside the AFB. I am trying to look for it in the AFB, but I'm not. Where is it? Where? Because I'm trying to get the light in it. You know what? I'll probably have to Google that. Let me Google it. Let me Google it. Let me see if I find it. Give me a second. Cabin switch light factor 777 the V2. The internet is your best friend. The passenger cabin lights. Okay, so it says okay, so blah blah. I was trying to switch on the lights in the passenger, but I couldn't find the switch, and it cares that some of the electricals are emitted, so there is a way to switch on. Alright, there. So there is a rheostat on the overhead with a text cabin to dome light, if remember correctly. I don't know if he's answering it correctly, if that's what he meant. It's labeled flood cabin. Flood cabin. If I remember right, is it up to one of the panels in the landing lights? Not cockpit, you know, the cabin. Flood. I didn't mean flood. Alright. That's glacier. What is it called? Alright, so I know these, it could be, that's the overheads. That's a glacier. That's the glacier and flood. But is that's not the flood for the, oh here is it? See? It's not. So where the hell is it? How do I use, what's somebody saying? How do I use, I said no plan, what's that, no plans at the moment though. I'm saving up to try to get into flying school. Oh nice, nice, nice. Yeah, once upon a time I was thinking of that, but not now, no. I probably might do air traffic control. I don't mind doing that, but not anything else. Ooh. Yeah, that is a very good question. Where is that info? I mean, it wouldn't be here. Yeah, I was thinking, like I said, I was thinking about it, but now, no. It's just too much money, man. How much money it costs? Oh. Yeah, it costs a lot of money, man. Simulation, where is it? Equipment, checklist, subtitles, graphics and effects, automatic blinds, outside animation. What was that? That's pilot seat. I mean, all of these things, but no light. It'd have to be on something to do with the aircraft, yeah. I am not. Nothing to do with cabin. Well, this is weird. Anybody knows where to put the lights on in the cabin?
Airfront 350, the wind's 1506 knots, clear to land runway 19, a report vacated to the right.
Does anybody knows where to put the lights on in the cabin?
Clear to land runway 19, report runway vacated on the right, correct?
Airfront.
Grong is online in Cape Town. Nice. Grong is online in Cape Town, so that's pretty nice. There you go. What the? There is the explain forum where you could ask about the lights. Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna, okay, let me go on, see what it says. Cause how come I never thought about that? Cockpit lighting, not cockpit. I ain't talking about cockpit. Talking about cabin lights. No, cockpit. So it wasn't just me. There are other people who were actually asking the same question. They said, hey, turn on the floods and flood lights. Can't find the light button. Notice a problem with I can't see it with the external camera. Apparently it might be issue with BA livery. Oh yeah, so it could be an issue with the actual. How do you get the ATC working, or is it just chatter? Actually this is IVAO, so this is actually live ATC controllers actually controlling on the VATSIM network. I'm sorry, on the IVAO network. I say VATSIM. So yeah, if you go on the website, if you go on my website, sorry, on the description, you would see I posted a link of the event, and if you have anything, you can actually just Google IVAO, and then you'll get to see everything there in terms of how they have a web eye, and the web eye tells you all the ATC. It's just like Vatastic or VATSIM that makes you see the online air traffic controllers are online and stuff like that. You can go on that. Actually what I'll do is I will show you my screen. That's what I'll do. So give me a second, let me show you my screen here now, and then on that screen I'll be able to show you. Okay, so let me get the display screen. Okay, so I have the display screen up. So this now you see in here is the client. This is how you connect. So how do you get yeah, sorry, right. Oh, I follow somebody else. Yeah. So this is a client. Settings, it'll tell you what. So I'm connected on these things here. It says this, you see. So yeah. So if you go on ATC, it'll tell you what ATC is online. So that's a center. CTR means center. FAPP means approach. So this is the airport ICAO code, and the approach controller is online. But if you go onto the website, so you have to basically connect on that to be able to get connected with the air traffic controllers. So if you come up here, you see IVAO. I'm on the event section. If you go in resources and you go in whereby there you would see certain controllers as online. So like this is the center here, this is another one here, another center here, DA, and Jeddah, all of them is online. These are the ones. So IVAO, as much as they don't have a lot of ATC, they do have a lot. They do have pilots, but most people are always in Europe.
Bravo 1 and Apron Alpha report on the block.
Yeah.
Bravo 2, Bravo 1, can you say again for the gate, please?
The gate Alpha 7.
Yeah, so they do have a lot of air traffic controllers, but yeah, let me come back up here. And in terms of what I was saying, alright, so let me just shift this up a little bit here. So you could get certain things here, air traffic controller training, all sorts of stuff here. The events, there's events here, the event calendar, different things here. Yeah, so many different things. They have, like I said, the whereby. But yeah, if you go on it, then it will tell you. But most people are obviously on VATSIM. Wait, just now. Let me see anybody if there's a. Is that, what's that? Am I on the same screen still? Wait, how do you get the, was that? Sorry, the Kenyan one. I'm the Kenyan. You mean the pilot? Or the livery? Well, you connect, when you connect to ATC, like there's something called the MTL, so you have to actually connect as an MTL. So this is MT. Let me show you on screen here now. MTL. Oh, so if you see MTL here, you could, which is part of it, you have to actually get that. You can download it based on what do you call it, the installer, the MTL installer, to the same location, obviously the location where you want to put that, as in, you know, this client and stuff. In my case, I have this client thing installed in another section. If I go in X-Men 12 and I go in resources, and actually I go back to X-Men 12. I have mine in custom data, I believe. Alright, custom data. And I have in masters, XCSL. So the XCSL, which is from the IV, the MTL thing. Alright, so this is the master for the liveries. So these are all the liveries. The different liveries, all of them. Alright, these are the different liveries. And it works if explain. It could be IVAO or it could be VATSIM. Well, it depends on how you configure it. And yeah, once you get it connected, you can then choose your IVAO MTL, and then you could see the variant. Now, apparently there is no South African Airways, because when I look for it, there is none. There's no South African airlines. See, it doesn't say South African. There's none. Because apparently it's not part of it for some reason. So I checked everywhere and I didn't see it. But yeah, this is basically how you go on. You get your liveries. So this is the liveries. Well, this is the name that's going to be shown up with the airline on the client, the ATC client. But you could be you could be flying with a different aircraft. But you just putting it online as 777 V2, 777 200 here, and you put whichever livery is in the variant that you want to be seen as. So you can be in a Cessna and put in that you're a 777 basically, but you don't want to do that, so you want to put whatever exactly aircraft you are in the sim, so at least they know. Alright, so center. You said yes, right? Yeah, and that's how you do it. Alright. What else can I say? I probably have to take myself off for a little bit. Time 5. It's dark. I thought England time was the same time as the but I'm thinking, even if they're on the same sort of time zone, alright, even if England is on the same time zone, so this on the section, it's like the way the world is shaped, the axis. So even in the same time zone, but it could be darker, more southern, and obviously more lighter to the north. So yeah, because I was like, oh, how is it a little bit darker? And right now it's like 6, and I'm on the same time zone with England, and it's not dark in England, but it is dark in Africa at that same time.
350, welcome to Cape Town. Shutdown approved at 47. Flight band closed. Switching to com 122.8 and have a nice evening. Bye now.
122.8. Thank you for your service. Air France 350. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
What else can I say? I have to fix a lot of things, man. I have to fix my green screen. Like, I have to fix so many things, man. Trust me, I have to fix so many things. It's weird.
Tango after VASA, continue as filed, report maintaining level 370.
After VASA as filed, maintaining 370 next.
Why just keep telling me about update something here? I don't want to care about Said yeah, depends also on the season. Like, it's summer in Europe, so more daylight hours. Yeah, the sun goes down, right? I think a couple months back it was going down like about 10 in the night. Can you imagine you have to send your kids to bed in the day, and then the sun comes up about 3:30 in the morning, so you have a lot more daylight. Yeah, but you know, it's slowly going down, because now I find like the sun going down a lot earlier now. Yeah. Let me see. So yeah, depends also. Yeah, so sorry. I did see you said something else. It's just taking time. Oh, yeah. Why is this app thing are just blocking? Let me take out this app thing. Apparently, it's just blocking certain things there. That's why. It's still there. It's not coming out. Come out. So next time you should try 245 as Kenyan Airways 245 from NBO Johannesburg DZA. Where's oh, it's a flight they operate using the 737-800. Yeah. Today I just wanted to try out, well, not try out, but this is the flight factor 777 V2, and they updated it to the 2.0060. So I was like, okay, well, let me go and see what I've changed. And I could get I can show you guys my actual let me show you guys the installer. So let me get the installer. Where is the installer? Because they have two different installers, man. Like, yo, there's the Explain installer, and then there's also the, all right, here we go. All right, so let me open this installer. Obviously you wouldn't be able to see the keys, but you would see what. All right, I wouldn't be able to see key because obviously it's going to be it's a license key. All right, so just give me a second. Let me show you the screen now. All right, here we go. So,
no problem, just report returning.
let me put this up a little bit more. All right, here we go. All right, so you guys can see that. All right, so this is that. This is the explain updater, and the updater would look for any aircraft or anything that needs to get updated. That's one of them. There is also another updater thing. If I go back to explain, where is it? You can use this thing called skunk updater. This updates whatever else you need to get updated in your simulator. So when I click on, well, I already updated, so that's why it's already like that, because this is now better pushback 1.10, and then normally you press check for available updates. It'll check for the updates since you put on like enable online updates. All right, and then it says 0 because everything else in my simulator is already updated. Right, and if you need to update anything, which it says all files are up to date, press update. Once you press update, it will update everything. So that's that. So let me take this out. But yeah, back to this. So if I go on settings, my flight factor, obviously my keys and everything, so connected. All right, and then you can get the release notes. So a few things they fixed there. They say fix it goes to holding on idle, fix crash to desktop, and incorrect logic on CPDLC. I've noticed that at times. Fix long messages including display to CPDLC message viewer. Made a little bit less aggressive. Fix display on ETA.
Direct measure and
I did. Fix calculation of cabin temperatures when sensors fail. Alright. Fix message no electronics on ECAS and no electronic message. I still find I've seen something like that, so I don't know. Fix possible crash to desktop on loading some routes, which is a company route. I didn't get any crashes to that, so that was fine. Fix possible soft mic crash and was that descent segment calculation for some arrivals? I don't know, really. Made some changes in descent segment calculation to prevent possible too early descent. Oh yeah, because the VNAV problem, so they're still trying to fix on this whole VNAV thing. Yeah, so they said generally VNAV is in the airplane and works fine for most cases. However, some VNAV parts are work in progress state. Known major things that could be work in progress or made mistakes for a moment. No any wins is considered for the VNAV calculation. No FMC calculation. Was that no any wins? Yeah, because I don't think it's based on wins. the VNAV is not really based on winds, so you could see why they have a bit of a problem with that. Yeah, so guys, appreciate all of you guys, actually all of those who actually, you actually on, really appreciate all of you guys, for actually at least checking out the channel and at least really showing your support and stuff like that. And I really appreciate everybody for at least, like I said, coming on and stuff like that, man. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, guys, just subscription would be nice. If you, or just give us a couple thumbs up, man. We can go for about 5 likes, man. I'm sure we can get about 5 likes, man. I really appreciate it. All right, we're gonna prep for this arrival, man. Yeah, I don't know why this thing just there in front of my face, man. You're gonna get a couple more likes, man. Anybody wants to give me a couple more likes? Anybody want to give me a couple more likes? I opened this thing a while ago, man, and what I'll do is I'll log out. I'll actually remove it. Remove, because I'm tired of seeing you on my screen. Remove. Thank you. Delete. Thank you. I'm tired of seeing you on my screen. Just showing up on my screen. Go to App Store. Please remove everything. Oh, jeez. Come on. Don't want to see this on my screen here. App Store. Thank you. Search for Revol. Alright. Get out. Get out. Please get out. Nope, nope, nope. No. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Seems like a couple of traffic around, eh? I mean, I guess I have traffic on, so they're wrong. Let me just make sure I have everything all set for the traffic thing. Alright, so I have it on normal. Okay, good. Yes, normal. Alright. That's it. Alright. That's pretty fine. Yes, 8.4. Right, so it's maintaining pretty nicely. We have 399 to go. So how, let me look at the VNAV. Alright. Forecast. And it kind of really requested because of the issue with how that stupid aircraft is just not, I don't know why up to a day like today they cannot get VNAV properly done in this stupid aircraft. Up to a day like today we can't get proper VNAV. There is VNAV, but it's not properly adjusted properly to the wind, and it's pissing me off. Okay, so where is the descent pitch? I'm looking for the descent pitch. Come on. There you go. So I'll just put the winds that they have. Descent. Sometimes I use that just to get accurate data. That's flight level 10,000. Oh, you have to put 10,000 slash the winds 280 slash 11. Is that how they're doing it? Nope. Or you only have to put the winds. Let me try that. 280/11. Is that how it? Nope. It says inoperant. So when can we get this, man? Imagine you pay for this aircraft and up to the like I mean, I know it's really nice compared to the V1 by far. But like, how long do we have to keep going on, man? You know what I mean? And you can't even request descent or anything like that. Anyways.
Control, good evening. This is Springbok 123 with you or flight level 160.
Springbok 123, continue climb level 290.
Alright, so for the descent, it's going to be let me see. Is there, let me see, is there any ATC to tell us at Johannesburg? Nope, Cape Town, sorry. It's in Johannesburg, Cape Town. ATIS is on, ooh, nope. Don't seem like they have any ATC over there. ATC. Nope. So we have to look for the winds. So if I come on settings and I move from here and I go to airport, FACT, Cape Town, here we go, next. And if I come up here, I can check to see what the winds are. 150 at 6. Broken 4000. Altimeter is 1020. So I'm gonna set up for the arrival 1020. So we come up here, barrel 1020. So slightly less than the other one. 1020.
Cargo 20. You're on
1020. And then let me put. Give me a second.
German cargo 20.
Okay. The transition altitude. Let me see. If it's runway 19. Based on the direction of flight, you the winds. Charts. Get back to charts. There we go. It says runway 19. Alright, so we're taking runway 19. And according to the chart I have externally here.
Ready track.
Cargo 20,
okay.
reach you 5000.
So this is what we're gonna do.
Go ahead.
So we go runway 19.
Cargo 20, send level 180 for the Nib 1 Delta.
Since it's 4000, we take 347 for the minimums. This is our breakout, straight down from 3000, breakout, and then depart. Alright, so the runway localizer is 109.1, 191 for the approach cost. 3000 is the minimum descent until down to the minimum, like we just said a while ago. Right, the elevation is only 151.
102 kilo. Expected Nimbex 1 Delta arrival, runway 21 left, report top of east.
So we're gonna left climb to 4500, track runway heading to 4.5, then left turn direct VR to enter the hole. That's if we, as you see here, so come here, we're gonna track to the VR and then hold in the event, and then If that's just if they have ATC and they tell us to do that. But most times they'll just probably just tell us to come around or whatever. Which they have ATC, but they wouldn't tell us to, do GR. That's, I guess, most times if a place is congested, traffic and stuff, then they'll tell you to fly this. Generally only when it's congested, but alright, so let's put the minimums. Like we said, the minimums was 347, so let's look for 347 on the barrel. All right, 365. 3 5 3 4 7. All right, that's all set. Check. All right, strong crosswinds. We have crosswinds of about 100, like we said.
Springbok 24 continuous file, report Golf Whiskey Victor. Report Golf Whiskey Victor.
Alright, how long do we have to go again? Yeah, can we get another? Anybody else want to show their support, subscribing to the channel, or I don't know, probably a thumbs up, man. Appreciate it, all of you guys, those who actually did that. Really appreciate it. I really like you guys' effort. I have to get a head tracker, man. I can't wait to get a head tracker so I can be able to move my head, but my simulator have to be stable enough to do that. Yeah. So how long again till we actually get to descend? Let's go back to progress page. We have 300 just make sure we have the arrival. Do we not have a runway? Actually, runway 19. Let's get, like we said, this one. Alright. We're not taking the vectors. Actually, let's get the plan mode. And let's just press step to see what the route looks like. Alright, there we go. And we actually have to leave it because if in case ATC, so they'll either get us across here. So generally speaking, that's what we're doing. But the problem with the top of descent, this plane, like you have to, I think you have to actually check your top of descent. Unless if you connect it. And I think I'll do just that. And then I'm gonna see what's gonna happen if I do connect it. There we go. It's actually gonna give me double descent. And it actually did not. So we have a bit of a problem there. It means we'll have to calculate our own descent. Not documents. Pilot utilities, I believe. Some of the utilities. These are speed conversion, lens conversion, temperature conversion. All of these are like conversions from weight conversion and stuff. If in case you need to convert from weight, kilograms and pounds and that kind of thing. But yeah. So it doesn't have a descent calculator, does it? I could do it myself anyway. I could do it myself. And actually we can even go as far to even look at what it says in the IVAO, in the flight plan. You can even do that. Yeah. So the headwind is crazy. Yeah, it's about 100 knots, man. Sorry if I responded probably a little late there, but the headwind is crazy, man. We have literally like 100 knots. Was that 100? 120 today, yeah. Well, I did say that from the very beginning. We have a lot of... Man, that's enough to give a lot of turbulence, man, today, man. Jesus Christ. That's a lot to give a lot of turbulence. We have our minimums. We have the 1020, so all we have to do is just wait for this end. ATC, I believe ATC is still online. I believe. Yes, they are. Alright, center is still online. That's fine. Any ATIS, sorry, let me see. For FACT, let me see. Don't seem like it. FAR, any ATC? Nope, none for FACT. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. We're just about halfway anyway. Still have a long way to go. Imagine flying at 150 knots. 150 knots crosswind, man. That's enough to shake off anybody, man. I have to do a shared cockpit in now. Matter of fact, at this time, let me give me a sec. Oh, why did I change? Why did I turn that? I have to do a shared cockpit. Honestly, I haven't had a chance to do it, but I have to do it. Give me a second here. Right. Yeah, he's doing a couple of people doing a couple of shared flights as well. I haven't had a chance to do that, man. Problem with these things is like people are actual, all these people are actual pilots, man. Not problem, but you know what I mean. This guy that flies like, these guys are like pilots, so. What I'll do next time is I'll put this screen to make it a little bit smaller, so at least we can get a little bit more of the full screen. That's all I'll do. The only thing is I just don't I don't like the fact that the bottom screen is, yeah. I could probably thing it a little bit, just so that you guys can probably get to see a little bit more of the screen. So like if I alright, so let me see if I can a second. Where is it? That's a display screen. And that's alright. Okay, I see. Yeah, but I'll have to fix that in the thing screen first.
20, contact Johannesburg radar 124.5. Have a nice flight. Fun.
20 heavy, good day.
Yeah, I'll have to fix that in the other screen, man. Or probably I'll do that another time as well. So yeah, so doing the HQ, man, the HQ event, IVAO event.
120 kilo, you're on frequency.
FMB on frequency.
Alright.
Club 102 Kilo, expect the NIBX 1 Delta arrival, runway 21 left, report top of descent next.
So I still have a long... Oh, so it's finally showing the top of descent.
NIBX 1 Delta and...
So I still have 172 nautical miles. 172 nautical miles to the top of descent. So it actually does work. So 172. So that'll be 130 to the arrival. So it actually does work. The winds are so strong, man. So strong. Look at this view. Although I find like that this view a little bit too low sometimes.
Springbok 123, expect the RNAV runway 05 approach for Maputo, noted initial approach fix, that's X-ray Oscar Tango India Delta. Springbok 123 on free.
Say Springbok 123, that's not me. I'm not Springbok 123. I'm Springbok 359. I'm in Springbok, sorry. I'm Kenyan Airways. What I saying? Kenyan Airways 359. How do I change some of these columns here? Can I do that? So what's the issue the last time when I think I tried to do something once and then a time and I didn't see. So I'm just waiting a few more minutes here till top of descent. Actually let me put that. Top of descent is at 1746. I'll probably write that as well. Jesus. I don't know why this thing not showing up. No idea. It was showing up, but for some reason I don't know what. A lot of my things just undock and I don't know why it did that. Let me see. Nothing else to report. Nothing that I'm seeing that needs reporting. Nope. Alright, did I go back to that screen? Cockpit view. Yep.
So 102 Kilo, when ready, descend level 160.
When ready, descending level 160 or global 102 Kilo.
Alright, so you guys can hear all of that. So that is the ATC for IVAO, man. You're looking at that bend and you might see the aircraft have to turn left, but it's actually not. You don't have to turn left, it's just compensating for the wind. Some really strong winds, man. Now it's supposed to be doing something, like I said. Where is it? I don't think that screen is displayed. Alright, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Although my screen looking a little bit clearer, but these days it's like, I don't know. Oh, no wonder.
Control,
Oh.
please proceed. Springbok 123.
Alright, let me put this that way. Because for some reason I was like, why is it showing on my only my head?
Springbok 123, expect the RNAV 05 approach for Maputo. Initial approach fix is zoted. And descend now to level 060.
Is that
Okay, descending now to 060. Please stand by for the descend waypoint.
what do you say? Please. What?
Standing by. When ready, descend level 160. Back. Yeah, descend level 160.
Let me see the logs. Checking on some stuff, but I don't know.
Okay, descending
I have to
to
test.
flight level 060. Kindly advise on the first waypoint for runway 05.
Sure, it will tell me fail. Yep.
123, that will be zoted. X-ray Oscar Tango India Delta.
Fail is you cannot insert. Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah.
X-ray Oscar Tango Alpha Delta, is that correct?
Negative. X-ray Oscar Tango India Delta.
You call on it.
Okay, X-ray Oscar Tango India Delta.
What else is man?
This is Flight Max 446 Heavy at Cape Town. Requesting Alpha according to Oatembo.
Max 446, good evening to you. You cleared to Johannesburg, Tampa as filed, level 390 on request. Turn 1 Bravo departure, runway 19er, initial climb level 160. After departure, remain on this frequency, your squawk is 0524.
So what's our alternative today in case we need it? Okay, so the alternate for today, the weather is good at Johannesburg, but at Cape Town, sorry. But let me just get the stuff here. Let me get the alternative. I'm gonna close it, open it again. And we do have an alternative, which is FAUP. That's it, FAUP. That's the airport. So let me get a FAUP, and that airport is called Eppington. Alright, Eppington. Alright.
123, descend 3,000 feet.
And Eppington does have a runway. Eppington does have a runway here, which I'll show now. They does have a quite a long runway there. Alright,
please confirm winds in Maputo is 130 at 06.
4,900 feet. This one is 16,000. Wow. So imagine Africa has some very long runway.
Correction 130 at 06 knots.
That must mean they either extend it to get more either 777s or F3 whatever over time. Instead of creating a whole new airport, they probably just extend it so they can get more people to that airport. I guess people only hear about Cape Town, the town itself, but yeah, that airport is 16,000 feet, man. That's 4,900 meters. I've never seen any other airport so long in flight sim. Honestly speaking, I've never seen it. Yeah. Literally never see it. Cape Town. Alright, so how long do we have to go again? Let me check. We already checked everything. Alright, 09. So let's see what the weight. 157.5. Since we changed the weights, we have to actually check to see. Alright. So actually we'll brief. We'll do the rest of the brief. Said also because of high altitude.
Push start face north,
Yeah.
QNH 1020, report ready for taxi.
Yeah, because of high altitude as well, because you never know. So that's very true. So let me just brief the approach. Alright, so let me just do a full brief on everything just to make sure. So we are
Springbok 24 for report sector, Mike
in 9. Okay, so for the arrival today is gonna be 19. Runway 19 for the arrival. It's gonna be the ADAS 1 Bravo arrival. Alright. So the ADAS 1 Bravo arrival. So if I show up on screen, let's get the ADAS. Alright. And where it is. ADAS, here we go. ADAS 1 Bravo arrival. Here is ADAS 1 Bravo. So it depends on what the ATC tell us. Either that we go to SLP, and like I said before, we're gonna make that right turn and then turn around and then make that left turn. To land, this seems like a visual there, or the VRR, a CTV VRR, which we're actually gonna put. We're gonna put the VRR set just to make sure. We have one, at least one. ILS is 109.1 KSI. Okay. Yeah. So that's that. When it comes to that, I said ILS 19. Are we only gonna take? Oh, sorry, Zulu. It's 347, which we already put. 347. We have it in the box already.
123, are you able to make the descent profile?
Alright,
Or you need
from 3000 descent. Alright, the weather is pretty fine.
Preferably we will need a hold at
Alright.
X-ray Oscar Tango in Delta.
So that's these two things there. So what we need to do now
enter the hold X-ray Oscar Tango
is
India Delta inbound track
we have the QNH,
and descend in the hold
which
to
is
3000.
1020, which we have that set. QNH 1020. We have the minimums 347. That's all check. And what we need to do now is get the minimums. Sorry, the speeds. We have to get the speeds, yeah, the weights and stuff, because we did take off with a different weight.
123, reduce speed 210 in the hold.
So if we go to the weights section, let's get aircraft weight and balance. Let's go to the CG section, the weight section. So we see that we did take off with a slightly different we just didn't change it because I don't want to go back and do all of that. Alright, so the weight for London, alright, and if we come back, we're supposed to be 0 fuel weight.
Springbok 123, confirm right hand.
I said 170.7, so let's do the maths. Alright, so I'm just calculator, use the calculator. 170 point
turning left to 050.
170.7
Springbok 123, you
minus
to enter the hold.
we had a 0 fuel
right
weight of 144.1, and we actually 26.6 lighter.
We're ready for taxi, flyback 446.
So if our landing weight is 180, so we minus that from 180.8, so 154. So alright, alright, 150. So it says 154.2 as a landing. So 154.2, 154.2, and the wind is just about 6 knots, so we can take 30. I want to freeze, so our weight, our speed is set 123. So what we need to do now is the final thing we need to do now, or the final thing to brief now, is the after arrival, the vacate. So we see for FACT the runway for runway 19. Where is runway 19? Alright, runway 19 is pretty short. Actually, sorry, this is runway 19, which is 10,502 feet. What I'll do is, can I bring this up a little bit? Can I undock this? Alright, so that's what I'll do. I'll undock this.
Springbok 123, turn right heading 340
There you
degrees. Proceed direct Zotot X-ray Oscar Tango
Alright.
Oscar Tango for the intermediate fix. Descent
There you
2000.
Alright, so we are gonna obviously, let me see, where is the best place to vacate? We can't vacate here. You can vacate on Charlie 1,
Direct to Zotot,
but where is Charlie 1?
2000 feet.
You can look at where Charlie 1 is. Oh, we'll find out where Charlie 1 is so that we can either take off. It doesn't give us any information at the moment. Let me see. Any other information?
446 heavy, the wind is 1707 knots, clear to take off runway 19, report airborne.
Anything for Charlie?
Clear for takeoff runway 19, we'll report
Nope.
airborne.
So far, no information for the arrival for Charlie. Or is it that me that just not seeing it? Takeoff. Nope, that's just interceptions. Oh, here we go. Sorry, information. Charlie. So Charlie is 6824. Alright, so that's intersection Charlie. So we're gonna take intersection Charlie.
Center, good evening. November 9 or
6824.
Cape Town, Brown.
Gonna go from intersection Charlie. 6824. Alright.
November Victor 1 Papa Stand.
So let's get to our weight and balance section. Performance. Let's get London. Let's copy FMC data. Runways, we said runway 19. Then I press copy. Right.
November 9010 Victor Papa.
Conditions dry, reverse thrust.
I'm standing by for your flight
both
plan.
flaps, we'll take 30, air conditioning. Brakes, we'll take brakes 2. Let's see what it says. Okay, we have all of this stuff. And we need to add the landing weight, which you said was 154.2.
910 Victor Papa.
154. 200.
November 10 Victor Papa, stand by, waiting for the flight plan to be
154 200. That's all check.
Roger, stand by for copy 910 Victor.
And let's press calculate. 154 200. So it says landing distance
Springbok 123, you're cleared for the RNAV 05
is
approach.
1326. Okay, 1326. Let me see. 13. Okay, so that's pretty good. So we can take interception Charlie. 13. Alright, so we can take that. 1326. So yeah. So if I show on
102 contact,
so we can take interception Charlie. We can take it, or we will get interception Charlie, and then basically intercept. Yeah, let me come back. Let me just show you guys. Right, so from Charlie, which is 2080, and we only need around 13 it says, or was it 16? About 1326.
Global 102 kilo. Thanks, bye bye.
Right, so that means 2 would be fine. The weights was all checked. Alright, and for the airports on Charlie 1, go, it says hotspot 4, which we'll look at the hotspot areas here now. Where is the hotspot? There we go, hotspot 4. Position and monitoring area not directly visible from tower, ATC. Clearances issued based on known traffic. Exercise caution when entering this area. So basically just watch because the traffic, they can't see us from there, so we just have to exercise caution. Alright, we have to exercise caution. Alright, so yeah, we have to exercise caution. Alright, and then from there we go into the stand.
Victor Papa, you're clear to Johannesburg as filed, level 450 on request.
Whichever one possible. So we go straight down.
After departure, remain on this frequency.
We'll probably just take any one of these GA gates, yeah. Alright, so we pretty much have brief everything. The emergency airport, which we do have. If in case any emergency, we will go to the alternate. Alright, we can go to the alternate. But the weather is pretty good. And we're hoping for we're hoping that we get everything according to plan. So I think that's about it. No, I think it's all good. So when we're ready, we'll do the descent checklist. When we're ready, we still have about like 30 to go. Let's get back onto the progress here, about 45. So about now we will do the descent checklist. Alright, not takeoff, we already done that. Alright, we already done all of that. Alright, so descent checklist recall is already checked. Notes is checked. And then we have the auto brakes, which we have level 2, that's all checked. We have the landing data, which we set 347, QNH is 1020. That's all checked. And we already have the approach briefing, which we set out was the plan. So if there's any emergencies or in case of an emergency, we go to the alternative airport. In terms of any other thing, it is nighttime elevation. Well, the airport elevation is about 150, but there is high terrain around, so we are going to be mindful of that. Matter of fact, I will keep terrain on the weather on his side, and I will keep terrain on my side. Alright. We'll keep it that way. Alright, so the approach briefing is complete. So that's all checked. Alright, so I'll probably go to the PA and make a PA announcement. Yeah, I'll make a PA announcement, just let them know. I will be starting our descent not too long again. Alright, so let me just let them know. It said understood, checked. Yes. Understood. Co-pilot to them, man. Really appreciate it. Alright, so that's good. Alright, nice that we're following along here, guys. Okay, so I'm happy to do the well, you have controls. I'm going off to the making the PA. Okay. Alright, so he checked with me. Tony just checked with me. That's really good. Alright, so here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Alongside me, co-pilot Tony.
Now 1707, that's good.
We are currently about 2 minutes away. Just about 2 minutes. 2, 3, 4 minutes to be ready for descent. So at this time, we would like to thank you for being on board European, Kenyan Airways 349, and as we're about to descend shortly. The weather is really good, it's pretty good, just a bit of few clouds at about 4,000 feet. And it is nighttime arrival, so we do ask at this time, just for our awareness, we put up the window shades and everything just to be aware of your surroundings at this night flight. And as we come in to descent, we do ask for your undivided attention in this night arrival. Cabin crew, prepare for arrival. Yeah, not the best, obviously, it wasn't the best, but I just tried to say something. Obviously.
Max 446 Heavy, continue your climb now, level 390, report maintaining.
Alright, so we just tell a cabin crew to prepare for arrival. So I think you can actually do all of that as well, you know. I think if you want to make a PA call,
359, when we descend level 180,
and you can say,
1 Bravo arrival, runway 19.
is it welcome, was that cruise, delay, emergency, destination, not sure, goodbye. Alright, so that's not like descent. Alright, just now, did he call me? 349?
Center 910 Victor Papa Airborne.
Anything, brother. Was I say anytime on my controls? Yeah. Yes, I have controls. I said passengers don't need to know how the hell it is. Bro, I just saying things, bro. You know. I just saying things. But anyways.
We'll climb 50 via 910 Victor.
Let me let them know. Kenyan Airways 349, flight level 400, looking for the descent.
India 359, descend you to level 180, direct ERDAS, expect ERDAS 1 Bravo, arrival 1 Ray 19.
ERDAS 1 Bravo, arrival descent, flight level 180. What did I say? Kenyan Airways 349. And he said direct to ERDAS. And direct into ERDAS, Kenyan 349. Alright, there we go. So we just to ERDAS, there we go. And let me just make sure arrival, he did say the ERDAS, right? 1 Bravo, ERDAS 1 Bravo, right? So I just wanted to verify. Okay, here we go. So and we are signing our descent. Alright, so I'm gonna put at this time.
When ready, descend direct
Hydro
on. To pass Hydro at 7,000 feet from the QNH 1023.
Okay, so let me just put this, not this one, sorry, wrong one. Is it this one?
Springbok 24, expect the VRR ILS approach for Robert Mugabe, runway 05.
Let's put down a little bit.
Report top of descent.
180. We descended by, so we have to go to ERDAS is 16. Alright, ERDAS at 16, so descend on the VNAV, but I don't think this thing's descend on VNAV properly. So yeah. Yeah, man, I am trying. Let me see what you guys say now. What you guys saying? Negative. Okay, your controls, your head said negative. Funny. You want to find a plate today, man? Do you wanna land? Should I give you like my IP address and stuff so you can remotely land it? Alright, so we descended. What's the descent speeds at? Because this plane sometimes does some crazy stuff, man. The descent is at 270. I'm not sure why it's descending at such a low speed, but I guess, yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So I guess they're working on the VNAV. They're really trying. So a few things not working properly, but I mean the VNAV was shit, but now it's a lot better. Now I'm not even pressing like VS mode here. Like before you just press VS mode, but I'm actually descending on it and it's actually descending pretty fine. So things have changed a lot. Yeah, things have changed a lot. Alright. I just find like it descending pretty slow. That's my only thing. So yeah, we try to do this a little bit faster. So let's try to go a little faster. But I'm keeping the speed, the pitch just a little bit faster. So unless we come to arrive a little faster, I guess. Yeah. But generally these aircraft just descend around like 300. I'm not sure why it's descending a lot slower. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Yeah, what landing rate you guys think I'm gonna land at today? Generally I'm a little better with the 777s, but compared to, like, I don't know, for some reason the NG and them, like, I always seem to be don't even ask for the ATRs. Yeah. Go try flight level change. Alright, let me see flight level change. Let me see how. The problem with flight level change, or not problem, if you put flight level change and you increase the speed or decrease the speed, it's gonna change the pitch. And yeah, this will be changing flight level change according to the speed. You see now, look, now it's going down to 3000. It's going to 3000 base, and I don't want that. So that's what I'm saying. I'd rather keep the pitch, keep it at a stabilized pitch, which is normally generally about 1800. I keep, and it will reduce its own speed based on the auto throttle here. Whereas if you put flight level change, it would keep it would just descend on pitch and stuff like that based on the speed on its own. So I don't mind. It can either throttle up and down, keeping the pitch. Yeah, I don't mind that, because although we have to go down to flight level 180 a lot earlier, so right now I'll do 2001 because there is 16,000 feet. According to this, it says about 16,000, so we have to get down to Odessa a little bit earlier. Alright, so probably what we could do is flight level change for true, just for now, let it reduce it on its own. Alright, so that's what we could do. Yeah, man. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just descending. Ooh. Alright, so let me just. Okay. Alright, so we're going good.
Springbok 24, when ready, descend level 100, direct Oscar Lima into the hold for the ILS 05 as published.
When ready, descend flight level 200 and hold it Oscar Lima.
Springbok 24, negative, that's descend level 100 for Oscar Lima
Alright.
and into the hold for ILS 05.
100 Oscar Lima.
Alright, so we're going pretty well here. We're just descending, making sure. Alright. So we're going pretty nice. We're going nice, guys. Does this have the other view, like the descent thing? Oh no, it doesn't have it. I thought it did. Can we get one more like? Can we go for another like, man? I know it's only just 2 hours, a 2-hour flight, but can we get another one like? Anybody else want to give us a like? 1 hour and 45 minutes flight so far. Can we get another like? Anybody want to give us an extra like? Anybody else want to give us an extra like? Alright. Let me see what it said. Let me see. Alright, so have we almost arrived? Okay, we're at flight level 180. And Kenya Airways 349, flight level 180. Alright. Ask him and let me see what he said.
India 359, descend level 100.
Oh, descent flight level 100, Kenya Airways 349. Alright. So we had flight level change again, 100. Normally I put it to 110, 1 just for, or 2, just for if in case. Alright, so it's decreasing speed. Too low on approach. No, actually we have to 1.6 by EDAS. So we're actually fine because we had 1.8. So we're gonna be crossing at 2.8. You see, that's the only thing I don't like sometimes when it you see the next one, it says 10,900, so this one you have to be 10,009. So the only, see, now it's going down a little bit too much. Alright, so let me just put this to about 3,006. The only thing is I have to actually reduce my speed because we're going to 10,000. So let me see if I can reduce speed here. Let's get to about 250. Actually, I'd like to put to 245. Because the VNAV doesn't work properly on this aircraft, that's why I'm doing all of that, you know. It works, but it doesn't work too well. Now, Alright. Alright, so let me put standard check. And let me put check. And let me get the descent, the approach checklist, QNH 1020. Approach checklist is complete. And the looks of it, it seems like we might have to get a bit of speed brakes out. Alright, so let's get a bit of speed brakes. Let's get a little bit of light up inside here. (1020), let me check. 1020. Why is it saying bar ref? 102. Didn't I put that 1020? Nope. 1020. Here we go. Nothing on the weather, but just the terrain, so that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna bring it up just a little bit here. There we go. Pull the aircraft back a little bit, checked at 1020, yes. Alright. That's fine. Sorry if I'm a little bit late with some things, but... Alright, so we 10,200. Alright, check. Confirm. And you know, plus the live is always a bit delayed, so sometimes you see it a little bit late. That's fine.
Kenya 359, descend 8,000. QNH is 1020.
That's blocked.
Blocked.
That's blocked.
Kenya 35.
You talking to?
Kenya 359, descend 8,000. QNH 1020.
8,000, descend, QNH 1020. Kenya Airways at 359. Alright, there you go. 8,000. Alright. Fine. There we go.
Control, good ID. Superior 45 Yankee, flight level 340.
Korea 45 Yankee, good day to you, squawk 4041.
Alright.
Squawk 4041. Beautiful parking.
Korea 45 Yankee, level 340 identified. Proceed direct to U2.
Alright, so let me put the landing lights on.
Sierra, Uniform Bravo India.
Landing lights is on.
Direct USUB
Check.
International. Spear 445 Yankee.
Alright. That's fine. Alright.
Springbok 24, direct Oscar Lima for the hold.
Direct Oscar Lima for the hold, Springbok.
Alright.
Kenya 359, descend 6000.
Descend 6000, Kenyan Airways 349. Okay, there you go, 6000. Making sure.
Kenya 359, reduce speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Kenyan Airways to 349. Alright, here we go. Alright. Speeds. So just gonna put a little bit. Scale a bit. Alright. With that speed check, descend 6000. Yes. Okay. 6000 check. 6000. Alright. Speed 220 knots. Check. Alright. So. Alright. So far so good. Outside it seems nice. Nice. Alright. Everything seems to be fine. Everything seems to be fine. I'll zoom in a little bit on my Volanta so you guys can see a little bit more. There we go. Alright. Nice. 6,000. I only have about 3,000 to go because to intercept it, we have to intercept at 3,000. So I'm going to keep. I'm not sure why it's not descending there. Come on, descend. Descend at 1,000. So actually I have to descend a little bit more because. Alright. I want to make sure because you want to descend on flight level speed. That's what flight level change speed. Alright, here we go. And Kenya Airways 349 6,000. There you go.
Kenya 359, maintain 6,000.
Would you maintain 6,000 Kenya 359? Alright. Alright. So let's just take out these speed brakes.
Kenya 359, reduce speed 200 knots, turn right heading 010.
Speed 200 knots, they said right heading. Can you say the heading again? Kenya Airways 359.
Kenya 359, reduce speed 210 knots, turn right heading 010.
Right heading 010. Kenya Airways 359, speed 210 knots. Alright, let's confirm. Okay, heading 010. 010, okay. Alright, because I don't know. A lot going on. 010, thank you. And he said meant keep. He didn't say to descend, right? Okay.
Mike Alpha Tango, you're cleared for the ILS 005, Hydro intersection. Report
Three,
established.
191.
Cleared ILS 05 via Hydro, establish next, Mike Alpha Tango.
Alright, so I'm gonna put this 191. I'm gonna put this as 191. Intercept is 191. And the interception, this is how you intercept. Press enter, so that way it gives us one straight line. I know most times people doesn't do that, but that's the right thing to do actually. There you go. Right, heading 010, right, maintain altitude for now. Yes, alright, thank you. Thank you, co-pilot Tony. Really appreciate you today, man. Roger. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, boys. Good stuff, everybody. Alright, so the airport is over there. Anybody on the approach? I don't see anybody on the approach. Is there somebody on the approach? Is that an aircraft over there? It seems like an aircraft. Is that an aircraft? Oh nope, I'm not sure. Alright, so we're good to go. Yep, everything seems to be fine.
Springbok 24, reduce speed 210 knots.
Speed 210 knots.
What I'll do is I'll take myself out and I'll put myself at the top for the... So in that way, instead of putting myself at the bottom, I'll put myself at the top for the webcam section.
Kenya 359, turn left heading 280, descend 4,500.
Descend 4,000. Say heading again. Kenyan 359.
Kenya 359, descend 4,500. Turn left heading 280.
280. Left heading 280 and descending 4,500. Kenyan 359. Alright, so you said 260. And then let me put this on 4,500, sorry. There we go, 4,500. Perfect. He's giving me like an extended downwind here. An extended left downwind, runway 19.
Park up Tango, the wind 0905, clear to land runway 05, report vacate.
So 4,009. Alright, so let me get auto brakes. Sorry, speed brakes to arm. Speed brakes arms, that's all check. Okay. And I want to make sure that I have controls on my throttles, you know. Because I know this thing has have an issue already with throttles. Alright. He didn't tell me to intercept the localizer.
359, turn left heading 220. You're cleared for the ILS runway 19, report established.
220 and we report established runway 19. Kenyan Airways 359. Alright, so that means now I can put my localizer then. Alright. So
Springbok 24, descend 7,000 in the hold. The QNH is 1017.
I'm just a bit straight. I just find it a bit strange. Okay, so let me get my speeds to flaps 5. I'm gonna reduce to speed 180. There you go. I find it a bit strange that you have me on altitude, which is pretty high. Alright, so we'll get a glide slope. That's what I'm saying, because I'm like 4.5. You have me on a glide, on a slight glide there. It's a bit weird. Alright, so we captured. You did tell us to clear the ILS, right? 1,000 speed check, flaps 5, yes, checked. Thank you. So, alright, so we turn in.
Tango, taxi San Diego and choice report on the block.
Alright, so let's reduce to 160 because this is the distance was. So speed 160. Let's just confirm speed check, flaps 15. And at this point I think we can even go up to flaps. We can even go to flaps 20 actually. So get speed check, flaps 20. Can we get down? Then checks for runway 190. Okay, so let me just confirm. Runway 190. Okay. Check. Alright, gear coming down. Alright. Alright, so let's just verify. Approach ILS Zulu, runway 19. So that's checked. Alright, so can we get the lights on? Thank you. Can we get confirm?
Springbok 24, direct to the final
speeds
you give the ILS
123.
runway 05, report
Alright, speeds 123. So we're going down 123.
Final approach pitch, then report established.
Alright, 123. Alright, so let's get flaps 25. Confirm flaps 25. Confirm flaps 25. Alright. Okay, flaps 25. And let's just check flaps 30. Just making sure we can get down as quickly as possible. You ready for the landing checklist? Alright, so I'm going to take myself off from camera first and foremost. Alright, here we go. So get landing here. Alright, so let's go. Alright. Get the overlay out as well. Alright. There we go. Landing checklist. Ready to come. Speed check. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. Landing checklist. Okay, landing checklist is complete. Alright, so let me see if I can just disconnect. And can I disconnect this as well? Can I disconnect the autopilot? Will it work? Oh, wait, why is my autopilot not disconnecting? Wait, why is my throttle not going up? What? Oh shit. Wait, hold on, I'm having a problem here. What the? Something is happening in my throttles there.
Yes, 359, Euro step.
Sorry, but I was just making a slight left turn in there. Yeah, first. Yeah, what happened to my front?
359, the wind's 170 at 7 knots, clear to land runway 19, report vacated to the right.
Roger, report vacated, speed, Canada winds 359. I don't know what's happening, what's?
Fully established 05.
Just now, come on.
24, the wind's 09 and 05 knots, clear to land runway 05, report vacated.
Something is happening to my throttles there. No, I'm not even joking, like, what is going on with my throttles? Any idea, any clue, any ideas? Hello? Wait, something is going on with my... What is wrong with my thing? Wait, guys, I having a bit of a throttle problem here. It's a major throttle problem, so just... Let me try and sort out this thing here, try and figure out why. Why is it not coming down? My throttle isn't coming down. Sorry, I'm having a bit of issue with my throttles there, guys. What the? What the hell? Alright, here we coming down. Here it working. Well, it seems to be coming down. Okay. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that, but I had a bit of issue with my throttles there. What the hell? I was wondering, like, what the frick is going on? Reversers, and look, my reversers doesn't even want to come into play. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know what just happened there. Yeah, I'm not sure what just happened. At least I landed just on Charlie, like I said. So here's Charlie. That was so weird. Right, Charlie's supposed to be on my... Yeah, I'm not sure what just happened there. There we go. Something just happened there. That was very strange. Alright, let's get it lights. I'm not sure what just happened there. I have to look into that. Yeah, reversal is normal. Yeah, something just happened there. I don't know why. Every time it happens every single time with my flight factor. So something is definitely wrong with it. I thought it was gonna fix it, but it still had the issue there. And look how yeah, you can't press a button. You need like a real thing on it. And Canyon Airlines 349 vacated runway 19. Alright, auto brakes off. There we go. Off.
Yes, 359 taxi gate Alpha 7 via Echo and Alpha, report on the blocks.
Alright. Roger, gate Alpha 7 and we'll report on the blocks. Canyon Airlines 349. Alpha 7, so that's from Charlie. Alright. Alright, Alpha 7. Oop, oop, oop. Take your time. 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 That's Alpha 9. Take your time.
Springbok 24 vacated Bravo
4. Alpha 8.
Taxi gate 4 via Kilo Delta Papa.
Alpha 7 is the next one.
Kilo Delta Papa Golf 4.
And here is Alpha 7.
4 Springbok 4.
Alright. Alpha 7. There we go. There we go. Alpha 7. Alright, nice. Nice. Come on. There are a few aircrafts here. Gentlemen. There we go. There we go. Slow down. Easy. Easy now. Easy there, partner. Let's take it somewhere around here then. Alright. Say APU start. Yes. We're supposed to take out this. We see when things not working too well, that's why you just have some of the issues. Alright. So parking brakes is on. Let me just get the lights and everything on. Storm, fine. Taxi lights, all of these lights supposed to have been off. That's where the co-pilot comes into play. You know. We put one engine off for now. Let's get the left engine. Alright. So let's make sure we have the APU stuff.
Springbok 24, next intersection is Papa.
APU is almost up and running. On the blocks, man, on the blocks, we're on the blocks. Okay, so let me just wait for the APU to just finish. Give me a second. 99, alright, so the APU is on the block, so let me just get myself back up here. Alright, here we go. And then we can cut out the second engine. There we go. Alright, APU gen is on. Perfect. Alright. Seatbelt signs coming off. Beacon coming off. Fuel pumps coming off. Alright. Don't need any of these backup generators. We can take out the window heat. Keep the rest. But the hydraulic center coming off because we don't want things pressurized and things falling on people's head or stuff like that. Center hydraulics coming off. Alright. Keep the logo lights, keep the wing lights, everything else. Alright, so I think what is that let's do the checklist. Shutdown checklist. Parking brakes is set. Alright, item override. Parking brake set, and we get the weather radar off. Don't need that. Don't need the traffic either, because this stuff is radio waves and you don't want to send any radio waves on anybody. Put this off. What else? I think that's about everything. And let me let them know.
Springbok 24, flight and close at 15.
Nice landing, by the way. Thanks, man. Thanks, Tony.
Have a nice evening. Bye now.
Thanks. I'll also to let them know.
Thank you.
Kenyan Airways 359 on the blocks about a minute ago. So thank you so much, sir. Really appreciate it today.
Pleasure. Thanks for flying in our airspace. And your flight plan also closed at 15 and switched to Unicom 122.8. Have a very nice evening. Bye.
122.8, and you have an enjoyable evening as well. Bye bye. Alright, 122.8. I don't know, something about like IVAO people, like they're always keen to try to do the right things and, you know, say the right things, whereas VATSIM and people are just so lazy on VATSIM as well. Especially the Americans, and I'm not trying to say that in any bad way, but it's just, yeah, man, appreciate it. So yeah, guys, that was the end of that. I guess we'll get the ground power and stuff, or should we do all of that? Actually, I'm about to end here anyway, so we'll just keep it like that for now. Let's get outside, see what's going on. The aircraft is in darkness, I think. Yeah, like I said, I'm actually using the South African because for some reason they don't have any they don't have the South African Airways or MTL. I don't know how and why, but there is none, so you have to use the closest thing, which I use Kenyan Airways. So let's just call it some repatriatory flights or something like that. Alright, so that's the end of that there, guys. Really appreciate it. And IVAO, I'm not really connected with them and stuff like that. I was just showing you guys flights on IVAO, ATC, and how you guys find it. If you guys enjoy it, you guys can probably join IVAO as well. It's an option, but they do have ATC and all these things. Yeah, so yeah, guys, I think that's going to be the end of that. What else can I say? To be honest, check out my channel. I don't know, appreciate it, all you guys, for supporting the channel, for coming on the channel. I really appreciate it, all of you guys. Those of you who've been on this whole time, especially my co-pilot Tony, really appreciate it for being on, double checking, making sure I, you know, in terms of remembering certain things, because you know it takes a lot to be a pilot, fly the plane and stuff, and then yeah, so that was good to have a co-pilot, which is why you cross-check speeds, altitudes, stuff like that. So the world of electric things, I don't think, yeah, that shouldn't go away, but at the same time you don't want everything to be all electric. Yeah, nothing else I can say other than it was a good flight and I really appreciate it. So guys, if you guys want to come in Discord, you guys can check my I think I have it in the description of the live, not in the description, yeah, if you guys ever feel like. To those of you who subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate it. You know, trying to get as much content, and not just content, but trying to do things that people probably like, or those of you who probably haven't had a chance to really see different parts of the world. South Africa, I haven't been in South Africa much. We are going to do a world tour coming soon to be able to do some around the world, like I say, around the world trip and stuff like that. And yeah, trying to do a lot more things so we can get to see other parts of the world and include people and not just one-sided place all the time. All of the flights are always in the west, but we can get to go different places. So anyways, what else can I say? Not much I could really say other than, I mean, if I have to show you guys my flights that I've done, most of the flights you would see, probably shall show you guys right now on screen. I think that will just make it a little better. But you know, look at my Volanta. The flights I've done is mostly, as you guys can see, is here in the Caribbean area, New York. That's on Volanta, obviously. You know, few in Europe and stuff, but I stopped using Volanta for a little bit. Then I won 2 flights. But so today I have my first South African flight on Volanta. I did this one from Kenya. So I am going to get hopefully more flights on Volanta, and not just Volanta, but my VA stuff coming up anyways. But we'll talk on that. It's glad to come along for this flight, man. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Yeah, man, thank you a million. So guys, yeah, that's gonna be the end of that. So let's try and close off here, and I will see you guys another time, guys. Thank you so much, and have a good day, everybody. Bye bye.